It is a beautiful Sunday morning. I have been on the trail 4 weeks, guys, 4 weeks. I would like to see a raise of hands of how many people thought I wasn't going to make it this far. Anyway, yep, 4 weeks. I've been living out of a backpack. It's pretty awesome. Some days are not so wonderful, but most days are. Today, I am heading into the Smokies. I'm going into Fontana. I need to get my permit to hike into the Smokies. A through hiker has to pay $40 and has to get a permit. It's a little bit different hiking in the Smokies. The Smokies are the most visited park in the United States, so it's very popular. The rest of the trail, they have shelters and you can stay in the shelter, or you can put your tent somewhere around the shelter. But there are also other places along the trail that have suitable places to put your tent, and that's okay. In the Smokies, you can't do that. You are supposed to stay in a shelter, and if the shelter's full, you can set your tent up right outside the shelter. I'm gonna have to pretty much go shelter to shelter, but you know what? I've been out here 4 weeks, people. That's a huge accomplishment for me. So my next little goal is to make it out of the Smokies to Hot Springs. I'm gonna go to Hot Springs Spa and stay a night. You can rent a room really cheap, and then you can sit in the hot springs. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. I will actually be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I listen to podcasts. I'm going to download some conference talks so that I can listen to the ones I missed. Sometimes I play music. If I need something with a good, strong beat to get me up a hill or just to keep me going. Yesterday, I listened to a little bit of James Taylor radio that I had saved on my phone. That kind of just helped me pass the time a little bit. Ed will be here in about 6 weeks to hike with me, so I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about him being able to experience some of this and just see how much fun I'm having. There are so many bear hiding places up here. Look at those rocks. Like, a bear could live in there. I could have camped in there last night. All right, let's see what we find. Is there a bear or a hiker? No, but I bet somebody built a fire back in there at some point.
He's good. He's good.
Where are you going to release
What do you mean he's good? He's not good.
I'm going to let him loose, of course.
Okay, thought I would show you the Fontana Dam shelter. It's really nice. Got benches on the outside here, and then you look out over the lake, which is just huge and really pretty tonight. And then inside you've got bunks here. I'm over there in the corner. You got bunks here, tent sites up on the hill. And there's probably 15 tents up there. And then there's probably 4 tents down the side of that hill. There's a water spigot here. There's a solar charging station, picnic tables.
Is this your first mail?
Fire. This is a nice spot. Trash.
Are you filming?
I am crossing Fontana Dam. Been at Fontana last night, Fontana Dam shelter, and today is Monday morning, and I will give you a view. I bet it's a really popular lake in the summertime. Look at the clouds. That's one thing I love about here. There's just so many really pretty clouds, and it makes the views really nice. Anyway, so crossing the dam, and I will be heading out into the mountains. This is Shuck Stack Tower, and I'm gonna climb to the top of that and take some pictures. All right, this is a video from on top of Shuck Stack Tower. You can see all these mountains behind me. We are up pretty high here. And I believe I'm going that way behind me. Somewhere over here. So anyway, back down and continue. It's really pretty. I want to take a video of this really pretty meadow area that I'm hiking through. It's got these little white flowers. I took a picture, but you really can't see. They're covering the hill. So it's really pretty, and this is a little unusual for what I'm used to seeing. Also, today is the first day of the 5th week. It has been a really tough day. The black flies love me and are biting me. I still have about 2.5 miles to get to my shelter. I will do 4,500 feet of elevation. That was a mistake. I should have gone to the earlier shelter. It was only 6.5 miles though, and but yeah, today has been really, really hard. Completely kicked my butt. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I can promise you, I've got more flies biting me. It will be a shorter day. This has been really, really tough. My stomach is super upset, just from all the exertion. So I know when I get to camp, it's gonna be tough to eat. Another fun day. I am coming down from Molly's Ridge Shelter. Yesterday I hiked 12 miles, 4,250 feet of elevation, and I thought I was gonna die. We'll see what happens today. There's a shelter around 6 miles in and a shelter around 12 again. So I just don't know if I want to do 12. This time it's only about 3,000 feet of elevation. But I don't know. We'll see how it is when I get there. So yesterday was a pretty tough day. Also, it was very warm. It was in the mid to high 70s. The black flies are out. They love me. So I am in long pants and a long shirt today. I had a hard time falling asleep last night because of all the bug bites that I've gotten over the last few weeks. My legs, my arms, my elbows, everything. It's like awful. So I would prefer to be in shorts today, but it's a lot cooler today, right now anyway. Chance of showers this morning and then again this evening. I'm feeling pretty good today. My knee, I feel like my knee has a little bit of mobility again, and my knees were not sore at all from doing all that climbing. So that's a good thing. And I'm enjoying hiking in this cooler weather for now. Also, I forgot to say that I saw my first bear scat yesterday. That's bear poop on the trail. I know there's bears around. Also, some people that were behind me were passing me, and they asked, did I see the 2 bears? And I was like, no. I think my head was down and I'm trying to go uphill, and didn't notice that there were 2 bears. I don't know if they were down in the off the trail anyway. But I missed them. So anyway, there are bears on the trail, but they're not bothering us. I am taking a rest here on the trail, literally on the trail. I fell. There was a couple hikers coming the opposite direction, and I lost my focus on the ground, I guess, and stumbled on something. I don't know what, but I am sitting on the ground and banged my original knee again. So I'm just sitting here for a few minutes. I'm going to just take a little bit of a rest, have a snack. I had some Eagles music playing. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I expect to be a little sore. I'm almost at the 6 mile shelter. I really want to go the additional 6 miles, depending on what the elevation climb is going to be. But I would like to continue, but I will have to wait and see how my knee does. Okay, I am starting out again. It is a little bit, I don't know, foggy, overcast, which is nice. It'll be a cooler day today, and it's very, very windy, which means that it will keep the bugs away, and I can hike in short sleeves. I should have my shorts on too, but I didn't think about that. So anyway, I have 12 miles to do today. A little bit less elevation, I think 3,700 feet, which is still a lot for me, but it's going to be a good day. That is Rocky Top ahead of me, and I will head it up there. All right, I know it's super windy. I'm going to try to make a video just to let you know how windy it is, and I am on the top of Rocky Top. I'm talking loud in case you can't hear. That mountain behind me is Thunder Mountain. I will be going over that. And then in the far off distance back there, see that big tall mountain? The tallest one you can see right back behind my head, I believe. I'm hiking to that. That is Clingman's Dome. It's the highest mountain on the AT, 6,600 feet. And tomorrow I will be hiking to the top of that mountain and passing mile 200. People, 200. That is awesome. That's all I have to say. Very pretty part of the trail. It is still overcast and cool. The sun's trying to come out. And I hope it stays back for a little ways, because it just takes less out of my body to be hiking in this cooler weather. So many rocks coming down from Rocky Top, which I know makes sense, but where do they all come from? Like, there'll go and be a lot of rocks for a while, and then for a while there will be no rocks. So I don't know. Stop for a lunch break and put on my rain gear because it is raining. I just passed the first shelter, which was 6 miles, and I have 6 more to go, and it's about 2 o'clock. So I gotta get going. Hiking in the rain. I'm getting a late start today. It's foggy last night, and so my tent was wet outside and inside. I just waited for a bit to get up. The sun is out now, so I am going to be climbing Clingman's Dome. This is the shelter. There were quite a few people. I had to do a quick video here because coming up to Clingman's Dome, I've come across these really shady patches, and this reminds me of home. Redwood trees. This is what I'm used to, and so it's nice. Makes me a little homesick too. This is the top of Clingman's Dome. You can see 360. It's beautiful. Nice day with clouds. And so grateful these aren't stairs. I forgot to mention in the video that I have hit mile 200. So that is something to be celebrated. And I will be celebrating that tomorrow because I will be going into Gatlinburg and getting the juiciest burger and biggest milkshake I can find. Good night last night. Some people came in late and were very loud and had their lights on and just shining right into our tent. And they were loud and noisy till at least 11, and then I fell asleep. I'd like to play some really loud music as I'm hiking out today, but I'm not going to. About 6:30 or so, it started raining this morning. So I jumped up, packed up my stuff, and I am ready to head out. This is the earliest I think I've been out. Trail is pretty wet. You can see tents that are out there. You can see the shelter back there. There's a guy here, Tarzan, who's a friend of Blacksmith. He hiked out to the store, must have gotten a shuttle or something. He came back last night with a dozen eggs, a pound of bacon, a whole tray of chicken, some beef, 5-pound sack of potatoes, 3-pound sack of onions, and he is cooking up a feast. He's staying here, I think, for the day, and he's just gonna eat with his crew, with Frank. Good night, rainy morning. Probably hiked in the rain about, I don't know, not even an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Trail has not been too bad. I am hiking into Newfound Gap, which is 1.7 miles from here. And in, let's see, 3 hours for sure, I will be having all-you-can-eat pizza and salad. Cece's Pizza. That's what I'm looking forward to. Of course, I'm always also looking forward to getting my clothes cleaned and a shower and a soft bed with pillows to put under my knees. I don't understand these names. Sweat Heifer Creek Trail. Who named that? Ice Ridge Shelter. Saturday. I don't know what April 20th, because Sarah's birthday is tomorrow.